PlayMaker 2 is finally here, and it is a major upgrade to the original PlayMaker. The first thing I want to show you here is regions. Here is an FSM that I've called Rub Belly and Tap Head. If you ever tried to rub circles around your belly and tap your head at the same time, the first time you try it, especially when you're a kid, it can be kind of a mind bender, but computers should absolutely be able to do this no matter what. So if I press play, so this FSM is running two things simultaneously. And the way it's able to achieve that is through these things called regions. These two boxes that I'm clicking right here, you can see they have their own states inside of them, but the box itself is a region. So here is my whole FSM, this is a region, and this is the state running inside this region. You could run multiple states, you could run a whole FSM's worth of states within this region, and you could put that in this one as well, and they would both be running simultaneously. You can see right now I just have an action that waits 1 second and then tells it to finish, so it keeps looping on itself. So you could see it just running and executing every time a second goes by, and that's what happens when you see it blinking. And since both of them are blinking, clearly, they're both running at the same time. You could have a series of states running in parallel within the same state machine, effectively creating multiple state machines in a single one. So that's what regions are. You know, in the past, the old way, you would have had a game object that would have had an FSM for rub your belly on its own, and then you would have had an FSM for tap your head on its own. And they would have had to have both been their own separate FSMs. And while this may have worked, and there are plenty of ways to make each of these FSMs talk to each other, the new way with regions makes it a much cleaner, easier, quicker, and more powerful way of programming your games. So I have a flashlight game object here, and there's no actual model or anything. I just want to show you a real-world example that you might use. So you might have a state where you add a transition, maybe called button pressed. So it's like the player pressing their button, and then this toggles flashlight on, off. Okay, and then that finishes and just comes back here. Now, in the past, you may have had a whole separate FSM where you did something like watching the battery power, so your flashlight can run out of battery. And so before this toggle, maybe you do a check that says enough battery, ? And then it can send back and forth here with a yes or no. Something like that. And then you'd have another whole FSM that would have been monitoring your battery. But now, with regions, I can right-click on the FSM and add region. You can see that it puts everything I already did in this one region itself. We could call this one on-off switch. And then this region, we can call battery management. And here, it might be something as simple as on and off. So you would have something like an on state and an off state. So in here, it's draining the battery. And when it's off, it's not draining the battery. And that way, this could be running in parallel while your player is still able to toggle the flashlight on and off. This is a very simple example, and this really does just keep scaling because you can say add another region and say this one is like story moments where say you want to force the flashlight to turn off for some spooky moment that's about to happen. So you could put in some logic that makes your flashlight point at specific things, and all these things could be running in parallel instead of having to add a bunch of new FSMs over here.